Intuition is critical, but have you tried data? In a world that is flooded with information, data has now become the fuel that is driving progress and innovation. By harnessing the power of data, we can actually uncover insights, make informed choices, and in turn shape a better future. Today, let's talk about a topic that is revolutionizing the way we make decisions. The power of data-driven decision making.
Innovation, technology, partnerships. Welcome to Redtalk.
We are now living in the age of data, where a massive amount of information is generated every second. We might not even realize, but from our social media interactions to online transactions, healthcare record, each and every data is getting recorded. The real value lies in our ability to actually extract meaning from this data and convert it into actionable insights. Now, what exactly is data-driven decision making? Data-driven decision making is actually a systemic process that involves collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data to guide choices and actions. Instead of relying solely on intuition or guesswork, we can now use empirical evidence to drive our decision-making process. This approach in turn helps us reduce biases, identify patterns in our day-to-day lives, and in turn make more accurate predictions. So now let's have a look at the benefits of data-driven decision making. Firstly, data actually allows us to make choices based on solid evidence. This minimizes the risk of errors and improves the accuracy. By relying on objective data rather than simply subjective opinions, we can minimize the guesswork and make better informed decisions. Secondly, we can enhance our efficiency. Analyzing data in terms from a company perspective, it can help us understand what all are the inefficiencies and bottlenecks. By addressing these issues, we can help organizations optimize their processes. It can be something like streamlining the supply chain, improving the customer service, or maybe even increasing the productivity of the employees. Now, thirdly, in today's competitive landscape, organizations that harness the power of data will clearly have a better advantage. Companies can actually understand what all are the market trends, what our customers prefer, and what are the emerging opportunities in the market. And if we are able to leverage these opportunities, it will give us a clear edge over our competitors. And lastly, data can also help us with risk mitigation. We can look at what all is the historical data, what is the trend, how is the market moving. And in case we are foreseeing any sort of challenges in the future, we can actually proactively address those. We can create contingency plans, and in turn, this can minimize the impact of these unforeseen events. Now, along with the benefits, there are also challenges that are associated with the data. First aspect is the data quality. The accuracy and reliability of the data that is being used is paramount. We must collect data, clean it, and validate it to ensure that the data is authentic and it can be leveraged for our users. The second aspect that we must keep in mind are the ethical considerations. As we are relying more and more on data, we must ensure that the ethical guidelines are in place to protect privacy, prevent biases, and promote fairness. So transparency and accountability become vital to maintaining the public trust. And the last thing that we need to consider is how to interpret this data. Data analysis can actually be a complex process, and interpreting these results actually requires specialized skill and expertise. So from an organization's perspective, it is actually important to invest in training and ensuring that we have a workforce which is equipped to make the most of data-driven decision making. Data-driven decision making is not just a buzzword. It's actually a transformative approach which empowers individuals and organizations to make smarter choices. By using the power of data, we can unlock new possibilities, drive innovation, and solve complex challenges. Here at Redington, we are constantly evaluating market trends and making informed data-driven decisions. By using the market data, we try to understand what all are the demand-supply factors, which in turn help us to enable our stakeholders to maximize the utilization of available resources. Through constant evaluation of the market trends, we are able to identify opportunities to maintain a competitive edge as well. So let's embrace this data revolution and harness its potential to create a better future for all.